It's trade show season, and that means there's plenty of new products being announced as companies start to reveal their 2024 and beyond equipment roadmaps. There's a heavy focus on versatility this year. I'm going to go over some of the coolest pieces I've spotted, and the rest will be included in my free monthly newsletter, so make sure you're subscribed. Link in the pinned comment. First up, prior to NAMM, Mackie unveiled their Rode counterparts to the Streamer X and the Rodecaster Duo, called the Mainstream and the DLZ Creator XS. While I'm not a fan of the XS's design, it does show promise. Personally, I prefer faders over volume pots, but to each his own. Clocking in at $499.99 US dollars. I'm not sure why somebody would choose the Creator XS over Rode's Duo, unless they think the software is more than a moderate step beyond what Rode has cooked up. Where I will concede is the Mainstream by Mackie, being head and shoulders better than the Streamer X. The Mainstream has obvious advantages over the Streamer X, seems to be much more feature-rich, and beats the price point by $100. The Mainstream allows you to connect a USB camera or USB microphone to the device via the dual USB-C input hub, and it does not appear to be limited by microphone type. When I first saw the Mainstream, I almost clicked buy, but I'm glad I waited because there's another device that's even more of what I'm looking for. Roland's Bridgecast X looks like a beast, and they're not new to this space, but this is by far their best attempt. Just look at all those possible connections and use cases. Although it doesn't come cheap, nor should it. At $499.99 US dollars, it's the most expensive of the three devices. However, for those of us who use more than one HDMI input, it's the only one that's going to do the job between Rode, Mackie, and now Roland. I'm still looking for a video switcher that functions more like the old ATEM Mini Pro or the Extreme models, which allow you to record on the device via USB drives, as well as control picture-in-picture, transitions, right on the device without the hassle of added software, etc. Berlin-based AIM Audio has unveiled two new mics at NAMM. The Inspire at $699 US dollars and the Essence at $499 US dollars. Pictured on the screen right now is the Inspire. It is a 1-inch dual diaphragm condenser with 5 switchable polder patterns. The Essence is a slimmed down version minus the switchable patterns. The microphone has a front or back reversible pickup. So whether you're miking an instrument and you're facing the back of the microphone, or you're singing or talking into the front of the microphone, the controls are right there for you. In what was somewhat of a shocker, the Zoom Essential Series, which is an update to the H1, H4, and H6 field recorders with 32-bit float recording. The Trio are priced at $99.99, $199.99, and $299.99 respectively. The H6 Essential has a dual AD converter, and it comes with a next generation 3.0 capsule system because next money grab. However, these look fantastic. Kind of put you in the mind of the Tesla Cybertruck. So I'm glad I waited on purchasing a 32-bit handheld field recorder. These babies are supposed to launch in mid-February. Behringer appears to have its sights set on Rode's PodMic USB with their upcoming release of the Behringer D2 Podcast Pro large diaphragm dynamic podcast microphone. That's a mouthful. With a reported price tag of $129 US dollars, this 30mm large diaphragm capsule boasts warm lows and a frequency response of 50 Hz to 18 kHz and 24-bit 96 kHz high-resolution audio in USB mode. There are other microphones coming in this style, but I can't talk about them just yet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And lastly, what I'm going to cover in this video, SE Electronics releases the SE4100 and the T1 as cardioid-only alternatives to its renowned multi-pattern SE4400 and T2 microphones. There are a few other releases that will appear in my February monthly newsletter, so make sure you're subscribed. Link in the pinned comment. 2024 is shaping up to be a huge year of podcast gear. As always, thank you for watching.